My name is Jasmine Banks. I am a fourth-year PhD candidate, and I received the Anti-Racism Grad Student Research Grant. The goal of our ARC project, our grant, was to explore Black women's experiences with online dating. And with the study, we're really hoping to understand the nuances of it and what that looks like from an intersectional perspective as a Black woman in the US, and their experiences with the algorithms and how those impact their perceptions of dating as well as their actual experiences. And we wanted to understand their safety strategies. So kind of the whole process from them deciding to go on a dating app all the way to what that looks like finding a partner and meeting them in person. And some of the findings that were really impactful from this was the ways that Black women really have to be intentional about their own safety and take a lot of precautions that they felt that their counterparts didn't have to because they were Black women and because they are in the US. There's a lot of layers to that, and they're also really heavily impacted by stereotypes and controlling images, and that impacts how they feel about themselves and in turn their processes and their perspectives with dating. Starting from setting up their profiles, there was a lot of conscious and intentional decisions about the pictures that they post, about their bios, and a big emphasis on how it would be perceived. So there's a lot of awareness of the perceived stereotypes and controlling images that would be put on them from them even starting a profile, all the way to how it feels to receive a match and then how it feels to be in the conversation experiences. And with that, we noticed that majority of the participants in our study experienced fetishization or other types of microaggressions or harassment. And a lot of it was to do with perceptions of Black women, so feeling that they were perceived as aggressive, feeling like they were perceived as hypersexual. One of the questions that we asked was, how do you feel like your non-Black counterparts or non-Black friends have, how do you feel like their experiences are with online dating? And a lot of them said it was really different and that it was a lot easier, they get a lot of matches, it's a quicker and funner process because they have a lot less concerns about safety. We hope to be able to make changes to different dating platforms, the algorithms and how they work and the filtering processes, and to be more inclusive of Black women's experiences and things that they go through in the dating process, and to mediate in like the harassment and fetishization and sexism arena as well, and to just improve overall understanding of dating platforms and contribute to research in this emerging field. The ARC grant was really helpful for me financially, just being able to provide myself and my participants incentives for their time and energy and sharing their experience with us. It was also really helpful because I was able to gain a lot of leadership experience in managing this grant and having RAs. So we had some Europe students working with us on this project, so managing them, managing myself. And this project gave me the platform to be able to get Europe students and to give other undergrads opportunities as well and be able to train them. They were paid for their time as well as me and my co-collaborators on this project. This opportunity in ARC really helped me grow as a researcher in a lot of ways. And the first is being able to get leadership experience and what that looks like as the PI of a project, managing the budget, managing the background, the timelines, and moving the project forward and being independent in that process. So I think this grant and this opportunity has really helped me grow in my ability to be a researcher, and this really gave me the opportunity that grad students aren't usually afforded, to be able to execute and have full oversight on their entire project from the IRB process all the way to publication. And it also gave me the platform and the necessary tools to be able to guide other people as well, and to be a mentor for my colleagues and undergrad students and RAs that we were able to bring on board through this process. And I also think that this grant has helped me grow as a researcher in more specific ways to the literature and to what it looks like to write, what it looks like to develop a project, to develop a brief for non-academic audiences. So I think it's really helped push me to grow in a lot of ways that I wouldn't have the opportunity to until much later in my career.